Hey guys, welcome back to Mo's Game Table. Today we're going to take a look inside Hellbent Pacific 1941 to 1945. This is an expansion for Old School Tactical Volume 3. This expansion is designed by Shane Logan and is published by Flying Pig Games. Recently I had taken a look inside of Old School Tactical Volume 3, and during the Kickstarter I did not pick up Hellbent, but Flying Pig ran a great sale, so I did correct that mistake by picking it up in the sale, and I just got it in, so I wanted to share a look inside with you. So let's take a look at the back of the box and see what this expansion is all about. The Hellbent expansion adds more challenging scenarios to Old School Tactical Volume 3. OST players can experience amphibious landings and storm the beaches of Tarawa as Marines in their LVTs. U.S. Army soldiers and Marines battle their unflinching foes of the Imperial Japanese Army and Special Naval Landing Forces across the Pacific Ocean. Fight tense squad-level battles on Wake Island, Tarawa, Peleliu, Luzon, Saipan, and Okinawa. This expansion includes one huge 30 by 41 inch mounted game board with 1-inch hexes, one counter sheet, and a full-color scenario book. And up here you see an example of the map and the counters. So let's take a look inside and see what we get. All right, we got our scenario book, our counter sheet, and this big honkin' mounted map. So let's set up the map and take a closer look at the expansion. And here's a look at the mounted map that comes with the expansion. It is a big, huge, as it says on the back of the box, beautiful map. Really love the graphics on it. Everything's very easy to read. You can read all the hex numbers. You can see all of the hexes nice and cleanly, all the different types of terrain out there. All of it is very, very easy to read. And of course, you have all the tracks that you need along the sides, just like we saw in OST. We have your turn tracks, your impulse points, your victory points, and your casualties. And that's on either side. So when you're sitting across from each other, both of you can keep track of your forces that way. Really, really, really dig the look of this map. I think it's a beautifully done map, and it's going to look great on the table. Can't wait to dig into the scenarios that come with this expansion. Next, we'll take a look at the counter sheet that comes with the expansion. Along the top, we have the Japanese forces, including some new leaders. We have Marine units and Army units in the middle. Beneath that, we have some administrative counters. And then along the bottom, we have vehicles for both sides, including tanks, LVTs, and trucks. And lastly, we'll take a look at the scenarios. This is a full-color scenario book. Starts off right inside the front cover with No Hope But Glory on Wake Island, Red Beach on Tarawa, China Gal, Tarawa, Rampage, Saipan, The Last Bonsai in Saipan, and Steak and Eggs, Peleliu. Nakagawa Strikes Back in Peleliu, The Point also on Peleliu, and Bloody Nose Ridge, the last one on Peleliu. Action at Pokpot, Luzon, Clark Field, Luzon, Fools Rush In, Okinawa, Sugarloaf Hill, and Last Battle, Last Stand, also in Okinawa, and that is the final scenario in the scenario book. And on the back, we have the contents listing out all of the different scenarios that are in the scenario book. And that is a look at everything you get inside of the Hellbent expansion for Old School Tactical Volume 3. This is a game designed by Shane Logan and published by Flying Pig Games. Well, just like we saw in OST Volume 3, and you see in OST 1 and 2 as well, you get these big giant maps, get these big counters, and the older we get, the more we appreciate that because it makes it easier to read. But these are really big, beautiful maps mounted, so fans of mounted maps will be happy. It is just a really great little system. It plays really, really smooth. It's fast. And it's enjoyable. It really is something that'll get you sucked in, and you can play for a few hours and really enjoy a good tactical experience here with the OST system. And components are just top-notch. Outstanding job by Flying Pig. So if you don't have the Hellbent expansion and have been curious about it, now you know what comes inside of it. You get an additional 14 scenarios on top of those in a base game. So you get a lot of game between the two boxes. And I mistakenly didn't get it during the Kickstarter. So I corrected that by picking it up during the sale. And I'm glad I did. So looking forward to checking this out and seeing how the scenarios add into the overall experience of OST Volume 3. Well, I hope that helps you guys out if you've been curious about this one. If you have any comments or questions, post them down below. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you next time.